sometimes a drink just tastes good. Just tastes good. It's just vodka and soda. That's what it is, and it's fresh. It's refreshing. It's low cal. If you don't count the vodka, which I suppose you have to because it's really part of it. But you know the trouble you get into with weight and I'm working here, man. You know the trouble that you get into with weight and alcohol is the mixers. That's the death knell right there. That you can't have happen. So when you start putting in the orange juice and the cranberry juice and the pomegranate juice, that's the shit that will take you down, and that's not what you want.
So I was just going to ask, do you think that the alterations that you've made to your drinking life have made that much of a difference, or do you think it's more the eating?
You know, Max, your Uncle Ronnie came to me once and he said, I'm going on a booze diet. And I said, that just sounds ridiculous. And he used to say ridiculous things. He explained that he went to this doctor for some checkup, and he said to the doctor, I've heard about a booze. It's not like you're just drinking booze. But the doctor said, look, if you're going to drink and diet, drink clear liquids first because there's less sugar in them. Vodka primarily has less calories in it than, say, a bourbon, which has more sugars in it. Mm-hmm. Gin, another one of those. But don't add any mixers. And if you're going to, soda water is basically there's nothing in soda water. I don't think.
No sugar.
It's just fizzy water.
It's the sugar that gets you.
It's the sugar that gets you. Yeah. So no, I think the changes that I've made. And by the way, this morning I was 183 on the nose, so I'm now officially 11.2 pounds down from where I started.
So you were 194 at your peak.
I was 194.3 or something like that.
Wow, almost two bills.
Right. And so 11 pounds this morning. And that's because I'm not eating, much in the way of carbs. I'm not eating stupidly. I had, I won't tell you what I ate because it's maybe not. I had miso soup today, which I really liked. And I had some turkey and some whatever. I'll have dinner, but I don't need a lot. I'm okay.
I think. Wait, did you make your own miso soup by any chance?
No, I didn't. Can I show you? You'll be okay. See,
okay.
Art Bavino's coming on tonight, and Lynn and Art were having this conversation that I said, here's part of the problem that crops up every so often.
What is the problem, Sam?
We get into an elitist conversation about restaurants and shit, and the only two people who know what's going on in the conversation are fucking Art Bavino and Lynn. I don't even know what they're talking about. So I put my earpiece in tonight, and I hear Lynn having his little pre-chat with Art just to make sure the technology's working about a half an hour ago. And the two of them are going off on a restaurant in Chicago or New York? Next. Chicago called Next. Doesn't matter. It's a chef named Grant Achatz that's redoing some dishes from El Bulli in Spain that the restaurant.
The funny thing is, you're talking about it right now.
I know because I know about, but because I know about it doesn't mean these people know about it.
I don't know.
But
about
exactly,
it.
you're still talking about it on it.
I know,
but I think it's.
I think I'm a good indicator of whether or not people will.
No. The only reason this came up, right? I think Max is probably a good indicator.
Because I don't know too much stuff. So if I don't know it,
I don't want this to be a fucking elitist cooking show where you have to, have this. The all-new Food Lover's Companion, right? All 870. How many fucking pages is this?
That is
829 pages. Ask me something, and I'll look it up. Here we go. What's Metwurst? Lynn, you know what Metwurst is?
I have no idea what.
Well, it's also called Schmearwurst because it's soft enough to smear or spread. Mezcal. You know what mezcal is?
It's a tequila, right?
Do you know what korma is? It's popular in India and Pakistan. Fucking Art Bovino probably has this shit memorized. Anyway, I brought this up because you asked me about my miso soup. And here's what I do for miso soup. Ready, Shannon? Boom. That.
Yeah.
In a package.
Okay,
In
that
true
little
cooking
thing.
guy fashion.
That little thing is one serving. You can see right there. I think it's 99 cents at the Japanese market that I go to, and it's
Wow.
really delicious.
So that's your lunch.
It's really good. This is what I had today.
That's
It was
your lunch, fatty.
And I was happy to thank you. I was happy to have it.
Okay, the reason I asked wasn't because I was like, oh, do you make your own miso soup? Because miso soup is really easy.
You probably sous vide your own miso soup
No, you know, actually, what's funny is I made miso soup last night.
from scratch.
Yeah, you take the miso paste and you throw it in
I
water.
get what it is. I understand the
And that's
concept.
it. I feel like it's easier than that package because I didn't have to open up a package.
Oh
I just
no,
dropped
you'd
a
be very
spoonful.
surprised.
I'm just
You'd
saying,
be very
dude.
surprised at how easy that package
Just saying.
is. No, so that's it. All right. All right. So let's see. I feel like I got too much to talk about tonight, and we have Art Pavino.
We do.
Yes, we do. Nice try. Just let me say this: Sam Live is February 18th. Is that right?
Yes.
Yes.
It's a week this Friday. Sam Live is February 18th, and this is what tickets look like. I'd like to give away some of these tickets tonight, but I'm not going to do it on the air because it's confusing, and nobody likes the way that I run contests.
Here, I like that. How about we'll set it up today and then we'll give them out. We'll announce the
Here's
winner
what-
tomorrow's show.
I'm going to make it very simple.
Okay.
If you can be here in San Diego to go to Sam Live, February 18th, 7 o'clock, at the Joan Kroc Theater, the Salvation Army Kroc Center in La Mesa. If you can be there. I don't want to give tickets to people. You know, people call into radio stations all the time to win shit that they don't even care. They're like, yes, what did I win? They hear a phone number and then they call up. If you can go, and if you want to go to Sam Live, it'll be a way fun night. February 18th,
Yeah.
the Kroc Center.
I'll be there.
Yes, you will. Send an email to info@thesamlivecast.com. It's that simple. Send it, and we'll pick a bunch, and we'll give away some tickets. You'll
Yeah.
just get an email back saying pick them up at will call or whatever we're gonna do. I'll
wait.
leave that for the people that do that. But info@thesamlivecast.com. If you can go and you want to go. Of course, if you don't want to go and you can go, you're not going to do that. But if you can go and you want to go, it'll be a lot of fun.
Can we quickly acknowledge the lack of somebody?
Oh yes,
in
I'm
the room?
sorry. We got a couple lacks tonight. So Kelly's in Palm Springs with her sisters from Canada having like a girls' weekend, and look at the dogs.
Oh, they're so sad without mom. They don't
Oh,
have
it's
anybody to
mom-
sit
she-
with.
Kelly just sent a text that said hi.
Oh,
Look at how
Facebooking right now.
the dogs are depressed.
oh, she's Facebooking. Let's
She's
see.
Well, is she someplace that she can?
Mom.
She said something about wrong day.
Oh,
Hey,
it's.
if she's
I'm sorry.
on-
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm
it's on
sorry.
Saturday.
I
You
have to-
always do that, Dad.
She's on the
Friday.
ball.
It's a Saturday, February 18th,
Hey, if she's at a computer, that means she can Skype.
and she knows how to Skype. I put Lynn's. Kel, can you Skype?
She has your cooking guide.
Say,
Come on, Mom.
here you go. If you want tickets to Sam Live, which is Saturday, February 18th, send an email to. We'll give them away in pairs. Info@thesamlivecast.com. It's that simple.
She's
I
online
appreciate
right
I appreciate the person that just posted and said I want to go, but I'm not going to take them off of Facebook. I'm going to take them off the emails.
Okay.
All right, because then we can respond easy and that'll be fine.
Call her. I'm telling Lynn to call Mom.
No, Kel, go to your. I taught her how to use Skype.
I know, that's what we're calling her on Skype.
Okay. Meanwhile, so Kelly's missing. So Steve is also missing, and we have the lovely Shannon filling in.
Hello, Shannon.
It's Steve's birthday today,
yeah.
Is it?
so he's out doing something stupid.
It's the Blue Steel B Day.
Nice.
Blue Steel birthday.
He didn't want to spend his birthday with you guys.
No.
I mean, that'd be a fun birthday.
He did not want to.
All right. You want to see Kel?
What a tool. We have her.
Yes, we have her.
Wow.
Oh.
Hi, baby.
Can you speak?
Oh, wait, hang on a second.
Kelly.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, but your lips weren't moving. I thought you were going out for dinner. Oh, I see. You've got that sexy top on. You must be going out for dinner.
Yeah, but you're
Turn the
Mom, you have to
Turn
turn
the
the live
volume.
cast off.
No, she doesn't have headphones on.
sexy.
Hold on.
Must be going
You need headphones, Kel.
I think it's a live cast. Aaron, let me mute you for a second.
Oh.
Oh, the whole thing. What a
Oh.
train wreck this is.
Oh, there you go. Talk to her.
Just
Talk
get
to
your
her.
sisters there so everybody can see your sisters, and then we'll say goodbye to you. Because
They're all
You're
getting
just-
ready. Nobody's there.
pulling this thing down like, you're just dragging this
Speak
whole
to her. She's there.
Yeah.
Kel, can you hear me?
I can hear you, honey. Can you hear me?
Yeah, there's a terrible delay.
It's okay. It's because she's in
no,
Palm
Dad,
Springs,
you-
which
Okay,
is
did
I
you-
love you. Have fun.
Did you have fun with your sisters today?
I'm in a foreign country. We had fun. I love you. Go do your thing.
Okay, well, she doesn't have to yell. We're not all deaf. Fuck.
later, Kel.
Bye, Kelly.
Jeez.
We miss
Bye,
you.
Kel. We don't miss her that much. It's only been since 11 or
She can
9
hear you,
o'clock
man.
this morning. Oh, she
Aw.
can?
Later, Kel.
I miss her. She hasn't been playing Words with Friends for like the last 2 days.
Oh, I know.
Oh.
Well, and neither of you, because you
I've
had a
given
phone
up.
problem. What happened?
Oh, God.
Check this out. Listen to this
Oh,
story.
no.
This is great.
So, look, I got the new iPhone 4S. Woohoo! The reason I had to get it is we went to sushi on Saturday.
You and your husband, Travis,
Me and my husband and a couple of our friends.
who works on the Predator.
So who works on the Predator. So we get in there and we sit at the sushi bar, and within like a couple of minutes of getting there, the power goes out, which is fine because you're at a sushi bar. They don't cook anything. They can
Right.
serve it up, no problem. So we
Right.
eat, we drink, we have fun, and then I have to go to the bathroom. So I walk to the restroom, realize it's like completely pitch black.
Pitch
in there.
black, right.
Yeah.
You
So I
can't
come
see
back.
anything there.
Travis is like, well, use your phone as a flashlight, and then you can see. So I take my phone in there.
Then you can see to pee. Unless you didn't have to. Did you have?
Yes, I had to pee. Thank you very much.
Wait a second. I have a question.
What?
Will you go number 2 in a restaurant?
Really? If I have to, of course.
Really? Because
not
I
like-
won't.
No, I know.
I will save that for home. That is nothing I want to do out.
A lot of guys are like that.
You think more guys are like that
I
then?
think so.
Guys have grosser bathrooms.
Because, well, girls go to the stall all the time to do whatever we're doing.
Because you have to.
Yeah, so I guess if a guy walks in and they go to the stall, the other guys know what he's doing, right?
Yeah,
No, a
it's
lot of
pretty
guys. No,
obvious.
that's not true. Actually, a lot of guys go to the stall to pee because they just don't want to. They don't want to do the stand at the urinal thing. They're self-conscious or whatever.
I still don't understand the whole urinal thing. Why you can't just
I
have
know.
a regular stall?
I wish I had a
it's-
urinal in this house.
Really?
It'd be amazing.
That would be totally amazing.
So
I knew.
anyways,
Sorry, at our old house in North Park, there was a guy just down the block that had this big old, like 100-year-old house. Somebody in the past, whatever how many years, had put a urinal in his upstairs bathroom.
What?
I know guys that would go over there just to use the urinal.
somebody that Travis works with just did that.
Has a
too.
urinal.
Has a
I
urinal.
don't know. Have you seen the Rolling Stones lips
Yes.
urinal?
Yes.
Find that picture. That's great.
Downtown.
Okay, keep going. I'm sorry,
So,
I've
okay.
digressed terribly.
So no candles, no lights. Take the phone in. Use
You have
it
to.
as a-
You just have to go number 1.
Just have to go number 1. So I go in, set the phone on the back of the toilet. I step away, start to do my thing.
I know.
What
and
does that
I
mean?
see-
Pull your pants
pull
down.
my pants down.
Yeah.
I see this phone start to move,
Oh no.
but I'm not quick enough. I thought the back of the toilet was flat. It was
Oh,
actually
no.
slightly curved.
No.
It fell in the toilet, so I'm like quickly trying to grab it out. It went halfway in, and then I grabbed it. Of course, my hand gets wet, and then
Yeah.
I realized that somebody had used the toilet before.
Shut the hell up! Shut the hell up!
Story
Oh,
ever.
it was the most disgusting thing ever.
Okay, wait a
You have to
second.
go
I
back
have
to
to.
dinner.
I'm gonna try and ask this as gently as I can.
Oh, man.
I am so like my stomach.
I can't believe this. But it begs. I have so many questions. Wait. Was it 1 or 2?
It was just one. Oh God.
Okay, let me ask you a
I
question.
would have noticed if it was number 2.
If it was 2, would you have grabbed for the phone?
Hell no. Are you kidding?
Would you
Can't
just
even-
left it there and
I
walked
can't even
out?
drink my.
No.
If
I
it's
would've-
water
2,
right
the
now.
phone is gone. If it's number 2, the phone
Yeah,
is done.
This is
No.
Okay,
like
so
toilet
wait
water.
a
You're
second.
gonna
wait a
grab
second.
it. You're gonna think you're getting the phone, but you're getting a piece of poop in your hand.
Oh, I
Okay, let me
would've
ask you
never
this.
touched it.
Wait a sec. Let me ask you this question.
Yes.
Let's say you had a diamond ring that fell off into a toilet of number 2.
Yes.
Would you go in for it?
If it was my engagement ring.
Yeah,
Yes.
you'd go in for it.
Yes.
I think you have to for a
Yeah.
diamond
Do you?
ring.
This ring. Yeah.
Well, for an well, okay. Are you making the distinction, Dad, between engagement ring or just regular diamond ring?
This is not.
Well, I guess if
replaceable.
I say regular diamond ring, it begs the question:
Okay.
how big
Yeah,
a
that-
fucking ring are we talking
Let's
about?
say-
Because there's some, I see some women with big,
Yeah.
huge. They have like this on their hand.
Yeah. No, but an engagement ring is not replaceable.
No, I
A
understand.
regular ring that doesn't have too much sentimental value, I guess.
Yeah. Sam,
Because I don't know what I would be going. I wouldn't go after anything for number 2.
if it was
No.
a diamond ring that I had given to my fiance or wife, and
Yeah.
I paid a bunch of money for it, I would walk into the girls' bathroom, go into the toilet, and fish it out myself.
Into number 2?
There you
Yeah,
go.
I would do it
Oh,
myself.
see, there you go.
There you go.
That's a good idea. I would've
Like
gone
if
out
someone
and
was
done
like,
This is not quite the same thing.
I'm just
but
saying, I can't imagine that going down the toilet.
This is not quite the same thing. But years ago, Kelly and I, before kids, BK, the happier days as we like to call it.
Dickhead.
When we lived in Arizona, for some reason, we lived in Phoenix. We gave ourselves a night off and we stayed at a really nice hotel. And also in those days, I used to smoke. And I mean, everybody smoked then, and I haven't smoked for 20 years or something. But so this was a hotel room that you could smoke in, and we smoked, and it was fine, blah, blah, blah. And I didn't like the ashtrays sitting there all filled up with cigarettes beside the bed. I thought it was kind of gross. So at some point in the night, in the dark, I got up, and I took the ashtray to the toilet, and I dumped it. And just as I dumped it into the toilet, I heard this little clink, clink.
Oh,
And it
no.
didn't really register in my head right at that second. And then I started to push the lever, and then I realized halfway down what it was.
on your left hand.
It was Kelly's little diamond earrings that she'd taken off and put in the little ashtray. Before, in the dark, I started to smoke and stub out my cigarettes in it.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
And you know what? We couldn't find them the next morning. And I knew what had happened.
Oh.
I couldn't bring myself to admit that I'd flushed
Oh, no.
her diamond earring down the
this the
toilet.
first time
And
you've
this-
admitted
no,
to it?
no. But it's funny you asked because we've been married 26 years. I think I told her about this 2 years ago.
Are you serious?
I couldn't do it. And then I forgot. And then somehow that day came up and the earrings and I went, oh my God.
That's so funny.
Kel, I have something to... And I said, we're sitting around and it was in my head. And I said, I have something to tell you. And she goes, what? I go, something that happened a lot of years ago. And I know she was thinking,
Oh my God.
you banged a
cheated on me.
horse, right? Or you cheated on me or something. I think she was relieved in some way to hear that it was just her
didn't bang a
diamond
horse?
earrings. But I'd flushed down. I didn't bang a horse.
Hey, do you
no.
remember that Got Milk commercial way back in the day? That reminds me just like it.
Of banging a horse?
No.
Of flushing earrings?
He's like, he's sitting there all troubled and it's like dark and she's like, or she's sitting there all troubled and he comes and he's like, honey, what's wrong? It's like, is it about the ring I gave you? It's like a cubic zirconia looks just like the real thing. And she looks at him, she's like, you drank the last of the milk.
Oh, yes, I do
yes,
remember
I remember
that.
that one.
It was
That's
like a
so
90s
funny.
commercial.
Hey,
That's
wait,
so funny.
Shannon.
Yes.
I don't think you, unless you happen to catch yesterday's live cast, I don't think you've ever seen this. Check out the monitor right now.
Oh, no. Again, what is...
Wow.
I don't think Art's seen
That's
this
my
either.
dad in the middle.
Oh my God.
But she hasn't noticed the other weird parts of this.
Oh, the cut off shorts?
No.
No, look the hand.
Why do you have to do
And
that?
then look, his right hand is holding the other guy's hand.
Oh, nice.
Bradley Shapiro to the right and David Superstein on the left.
Wow. Love the
And
hair.
look at all that hair. Thank you for pointing that out. They all had good
Oh,
hair.
God,
We all
I'm
had
sorry.
good hair.
I had to bring it back. It's just too
Nice.
good.
Well, thanks a lot.
And I knew Shannon would appreciate
Yes.
that.
By the
Awesome.
way...
You and Michelle can use that in the TV show.
Oh,
for
By the way...
yeah.
Oh,
sure.
no, she can't.
Yes,
No,
we
no,
can.
no,
no, she
Michelle has
can.
got to see that picture.
Oh yeah, she will.
All right.
Speaking of hair.
Speaking of Art Bavino,
Oh, I was going to say, yeah.
we should go to Art.
That was my lead-in.
We should go to Art.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, look at the fingers. Nice. Nice there, Mr. New York. What's going on? Ladies and gentlemen from the Daily Meal, the great Art Bavino. There he is.
That photo, I mean, the lead-in, I just don't even know where to start. I mean, I was going to start by congratulating you on your 100th episode live cast and talk about, the self-made man that you are and where you've come from and where you are. And now I'm hearing that you've reached the point of success where you can't even reach down into the toilet if the diamond ring falls down. Just flush away, man.
In shit? No. No, and would you? Okay, let's do this. Let's say, wait, listen to me. let's say there was a $100 coin that fell into a toilet filled with shit. Would you go in for it?
$100 coin is different than a diamond.
Just
ring.
okay. Just what? Let's just find out what your tolerance is. Would you go in for a $500 coin?
I'm gonna wrap my hand in toilet paper and go into the toilet bowl and get that $100 coin out of there. I'm sorry.
I just have an aversion to OPS, other people's shit.
I'm gonna wash my hand, man. I mean, I don't know what
I
to tell you.
know. Still,
It's a
I can
diamond
almost
ring.
gag thinking about what the whole thing is.
But this is what happens to people when they reach the success level that you've reached.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's where I am. I'm at that level.
Hey, Art, can we have you turn down the live cast just a little bit, or your Skype volume just a little bit?
Oh, caller, please turn down your phone, your radio volume there.
I mean, you got to realize you guys are a little bit louder tonight than you normally are.
How's that?
I'm all
Perfect,
jacked up
perfect.
because I'm excited about all this. Art, do you want to come to Sam Live? The tickets are right here. I could be sending
I would
these.
love to. Man.
Just send an email to. It could be one of the great things you do in 2012, as opposed to what are we going to talk about in 2011?
I mean, I'll ask my sister if she can make it out there. Unless I can find a way to fly out to San Diego.
Dude, here's the deal. Your sister's really smart. She's at like after med school or something, right? What is she
She's
at?
smart. She's smarter than I am. I mean, she speaks smarter than I am, at least. That's for sure.
But what did
She's
she
at
tell
the
me what she's
Pacific
taking
Gig.
again?
She's studying art.
She's studying what?
She's studying art. She's studying for her PhD.
Oh, well, excuse me.
Yeah.
It's just letters, but it's important letters. Okay.
I just read about pizza and tacos. I don't know what to tell you.
I know. All right, what are we talking about tonight, my friend?
All right, so Sam, I mean, I do have to say, like, I did this piece that I'm very proud of, talking about all the restaurants that we ate at, that Angela and I ate at last year. I'm not going to bore you with a whole bunch of stuff, but I mean, I have to say, one of the most amazing things I ate that I was really surprised at, not surprised because I didn't think it was going to be amazing, but Bouchon in Yountville, Thomas Keller's restaurant, we had a sausage there.
Okay, so wait,
It was just a sausage.
Look, let me
Just
just wait. Let me just normalize this whole conversation for people. Thomas Keller is easily one of the most well-known, most famous chefs in the country, correct? His
Correct.
restaurant, The French Laundry in Napa, is in the top 5, no question, correct?
Sure.
So he opened a slightly smaller restaurant called Bouchon that
Yes.
regular people can go to because getting
Yes.
a reservation at the French Laundry is difficult, and paying the average $500 a person price tag for it is even more difficult for most people.
When I listen to you say this, it makes me feel like I have Tourette's.
No, what is it? Why? Why would you say that?
No, I'm teasing. It's great. I mean, yeah, you're absolutely right. That is the absolute way to introduce this.
I'm just trying to place Bouchon for people, so they get it in their head, right?
I get you.
So this is so when you say it's sausage that comes with some, decent credentials behind it, but
Yes,
Keep
but it's
going.
still a sausage.
right, still sausage,
And
and
And it was amazing. I mean, it was just one plate. It was just this Boudin Blanc sausage, and you cut into it, and I don't want to start rhapsodizing about a sausage, but I
no,
mean,
but
this
see,
sausage-
that's the thing.
I've
That's the
never
thing
had
that I
it in my
like. But we all have these meals. I'm sure most people listening can remember the moment that they ate something that really showed them how good food could be.
I didn't
and
know
I-
a sausage could be that good.
Well,
I
see,
mean,
that's
I
the
don't want to
amazing
talk-
thing. Therein lies the magic of a guy like Thomas Keller. So it's not a foie gras, truffle, duck breast, stupid shit elevated to extremes that nobody can understand. It's a fucking sausage
It was a
that
sausage.
he made so good that the best web food guy that I know, you
True.
are orgasming over.
I was.
By the way, if that toilet that the $500 coin in wasn't filled with shit, but was filled with horse semen, would you go in after it?
Dude, if there's a diamond ring, if there's a $500 coin, wrap your hand and your arm in the toilet paper and go in there and get
Horse?
it.
By the way, I have a friend that was repulsed that I was sharing the story of my explaining the facts of life to my children. She wasn't repulsed, but she was like, "Really?
Who?
How is?"
Yeah, what happened?
I won't. I'll tell you after. But she was like, "Really? You were sharing that on the live cast?" I go, "Hey,
it was a little awkward.
here's what I say. The live cast, we always talk about food, but it's not always about food. Somehow it made sense. Whatever the context was, it came up. All right, Arthur, keep going."
I'm shocked by that lead-in. I do want to say before we go, I do want to say seriously for a second because I wasn't here for the 100th episode.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Seriously, it's so awesome. And honestly, I this is the man here, Sam, who was not in food, who wanted to be in food and made himself in food. So people out there that think like, oh, I can't do what I really want to do. I'd be more interested in doing this, but I don't want to take these kind of risks. Look to Sam. I mean, this is somebody who decided he was going to do what he wanted to do, and he did it, and he's doing it right now.
You know, that's cool of you to say that. And I'll say, the Sam Live event on the 18th, I'm not trying to sell tickets. I'm just telling you what it is. Part of it is cooking and food and talking about stuff like that. But the other part of it is explaining the journey that I took to go from me hating life at a biotech company to what I do now, but not just with words, with video moments all along the way. And I talk to people that story is the thing I get asked about most. And I always go back to this, what my dad told me. You got to like what you do. My dad said, I don't care what it is you do as long as you like it and it's legal. That's it. I know you laugh. Turns out I had a brother that chose, apparently when my dad started adding the it's legal part, he wasn't at dinner that night and he chose a decidedly different path. But many families have stuff like that. Anyway, keep going. Tell me more food.
Congratulations to you, Sam.
Thank you, Arthur. That's very kind of you. I appreciate the kindness. All right, give me more food stuff.
Food stuff. Well, I told you we've got Taco Bell is going under their whole legal issues, their food scandals coming out at the same time that they're putting out these new menus that they have going on in the morning and at night.
I don't know this. What are the scandals?
Oh well, they got linked to a salmonella scandal.
Oh.
At the same time as they're putting out this whole, they're trying to do this whole thing where they're competing in the morning against all of these other fast food chains, all these other breakfast menus, and trying to compete with Chipotle by putting out a cantina menu, which is basically like those burrito bowls but Taco Bell style.
Right. But wait a second. Does Taco? I don't go to Taco Bell. I haven't been in a few years, and the only thing that I ever ordered when I did go was that double wrap thing.
Yeah,
the soft torch double decker
supreme,
which I'm telling you, at 12 o'clock after a bunch of alcohol, is amazing.
I'm gonna tell you a secret.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get in trouble for this.
Yeah.
I secretly love Taco Bell.
Why secretly? Wait, why secretly?
Because he's Arthur
Bavino. Is from Texas. Angela is from Texas, and if she hears about this, I'm gonna get in so much trouble. But I actually secretly love Taco Bell.
His girlfriend is from Texas, and she's a major Food Network executive. That's the part that rubs the Taco Bell thing wrong for a lot of people. Tell it like it is, my friend.
But
Don't
I love
gloss
the
over
Crunchwrap
that.
Supreme, man. I don't know what to tell you. I just love the Crunchwrap Supreme. I love it. I'll take a bean burrito. I'll eat Taco Bell. I'll take 21 packets of sauce and put it on one Crunchwrap Supreme. I need one bite of Taco Bell per one packet of sauce.
Wait a sec. I have a question. Has Taco Bell not been in the breakfast category? Have they not been competing?
No, they haven't been.
Nothing. So what are their offerings now?
I mean, this is an obvious step for Taco Bell. Please, come on. Are you kidding me? All the breakfast tacos that are going on? Come on.
Yeah.
Right. I guess.
Breakfast burritos.
That's what their thing is now? I guess
so.
it's going to be something wrapped,
Well,
right?
they opened it
doing,
up.
They're not doing like over easy eggs
No.
on huevos rancheros or anything like that, right?
Come on, man.
Okay. Well, I don't know. Fuck. I mean, maybe they'd branch out a little bit, give you a reason to really go in there.
Yeah. No.
Here's what I'm thinking.
They're putting potatoes into their burritos and tacos. They're doing a couple of other different things. Good for them to branch out into this different menu, but it doesn't help so much when you decide you're going to make 2 steps into 2 different menus, into 2 different markets, and then all of a sudden you've got this problem with salmonella scare.
No, that's probably true. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking that a big part of their market are people that go there from like 10 o'clock to like 1 a.m., and those people aren't having fucking breakfast anywhere. Their head's in a pillow until 2. But maybe I'm wrong. Perhaps I'm wrong. I have no idea.
For whom does the bell toll? The bell tolls for those that have been drinking too much.
What is that? What is that thing you just showed?
That's like
on
an
the screen?
egg Crunchwrap Supreme.
Oh, shit, I would eat that right now.
We should make those.
I got to make something tonight too.
So one last little food anecdote,
Yes,
drinking
sir.
anecdote.
Of course
When you're
you can.
talking about toilets before,
Yes.
Oh gosh.
I mean we can't leave without talking about Hemingway and his house in Key West.
What do you know about his house in Key West?
Well, Hemingway drank so much down in Key West at his favorite bar that he had a urinal that was at his favorite bar that he said he took out of the bar one night, supposedly, according to legend. And he took it home with him. And when somebody tried to stop him, he said, I pissed so much of my own money away down this urinal. I'm taking it home.
Really?
And there, in his house in Key West to this day, lying down out in the backyard, and he's got some crazy, like, 6-toed cats that he started around in his house that are still there, and they all drink out of it, and it's a water trial there.
Really?
Is the house there like a museum?
Yeah.
I
Really?
like it.
There you go. Little urinal, food, drink, trivia, Hemingway fact.
Nice, thank you.
What does this show become?
This show has become what I've always said it was. We always talk about food, but not always about food. It's
True.
that simple.
True.
And it's entertaining. I walked into the Hallmark store that I go to that's over here at the Piazza Carmel yesterday, and Kitty, the manager, as I was waiting in line, they have a post office in there. Kitty came up and said, I just want to tell you I've been watching the live cast. And I go, cool, thank you, Kitty. She went off for about a solid 5 minutes about how much she enjoys it. She pours a glass of wine. It helps her like just deflate from the day. I mean, I couldn't thank her enough. She was over the top complimentary about it.
It's pretty sweet.
That's awesome. Arthur,
Sam?
I got to say thank you, my friend.
Thanks
Nice
for
to
having me
have
back.
you back because we've missed you the past couple weeks.
Thanks a lot.
You've been busy. I know you're a busy guy, and we're grateful
I
for
appreciate
the.
you having me on. I'm sorry I missed the 100th episode.
No, dude. We're grateful for the few minutes you grant us each week. It's important, and we love having you here, and we look forward to seeing you next week, my friend.
All love.
Later.
Remember, long live Shake Shack.
Gosh.
These guys don't know. Till they have it, they don't know.
I can't wait,
There you go.
personally.
There goes the great Arthur Buffino. Go follow him on thedailymeal.com. He's an editor. He does important things. I have no idea. but-
Maybe we can get him to send us some Shake Shack burgers and dry ice if we send over In-N-Out burgers.
I
and
just
dry
don't
ice.
think that's not the way I want you to have it. It's not the way that you would want somebody to have an In-N-Out burger for their first time. It's not going to be the same.
Okay, fine.
Here's the only way I
Fine,
would
we'll
do
fly
that.
to New York
when
tomorrow.
when an In-N-Out opens back east, and there's one in New York now.
No,
No,
what?
no.
Wait.
No.
There's rumors of one.
What you talking
Here's
about?
the only way I would do this. Send a Shake Shack burger and an In-N-Out burger from back east. So they got here. We could try them both room temp the next day or whatever it would be.
I think the In-N-Out thing back east was like a April Fool's joke last week.
Was it?
Or last
That's
year.
the cruel joke
Yeah.
All right.
for those East Coasters.
Yeah.
Hey, Dad, how long do you need to do the
Yeah.
pizza?
I got a couple minutes. I want to read an email that we got there.
You got to
today.
throw it in the oven, right?
Yeah. No
Okay.
sweat. It's good. 12 minutes in the oven. We're fine.
Okay.
So this came to the info at thesamlivecast.com, and it reads this. You can take my computer if you want.
We didn't set it up. I forgot.
Oh, that's
sorry.
okay. It's cool. Excellent live cast, guys. We're trying to get caught up on all the shows we missed before we discovered your live casts. We try to watch at least one every night. By the way, just saw the latest Halloween show. Oh, YouTube, and you nailed Martha Stewart. Sorry, they're talking about the TV show. Now they go into the live cast. They say really nice things. Nobody, no matter what anybody says, we love Sam's language. It's online, for God's sake. Don't change a thing. Though the video of the guy eating the worms was a little too much for me. It was a little too much for me.
Ooh, that guy was crazy.
So they say all kinds of nice things about it. So they've never done Skype. They're, let's see, it was blah, blah, blah. I wrote and said they must. Who's this? This is Terry and Gay Wynn from Florence, Mississippi.
Oh, they're the best.
How nice is that? And when I wrote them and said I would try and answer some of their questions, which I haven't done actually. I haven't talked about Nadia G on Bitchin' Kitchen. We might do that. The third season on DVD
Wait, we
comes
have
out.
talked about Nadia
Oh, we did?
G.
We didn't
We
talk
showed
about
her
Nadia G.
video.
We showed her. That's right.
We showed that jacked up.
We showed that
Christmas
crazy video.
Remember
You're right.
that?
You're right.
Oh, that was so bad.
Right. We don't know when the third season comes out on DVD. We haven't done that yet. Learn how to Skype. You can Skype with us.
Oh, and for those that don't know, Lynn has been uploading a shitload of our episodes onto YouTube.
Oh, and you know how I
there's
know-
full hour-long episodes on YouTube that you can watch from anywhere.
You know how
so.
I know that? I know that because I get people subscribing to the YouTube
Yeah.
channel every single day. Oh, the other thing they said was this. The live cast seemed to stutter. The audio runs, but the video freezes. When it gets really bad, I wait till the next day to download the show for later viewing. I'm wondering if the problem is on your end or if it's the fact that I'm watching on DSL way out here in the boonies. I don't know.
I think that's
You
it.
know, we've had a couple people say that, and they both have said they're kind of out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
So I apologize, but that's something we can't. We're trying to control, but we can't. Yeah.
Sending,
it is the internet. And
we're sending
and we're doing-
gigabytes of HD content through the internet.
which most
so-
people aren't doing. So
Exactly.
it's tough.
Yeah. And
But thanks
Anyway.
for the nice email, guys. That was
Anyway,
awesome.
I wrote them and said stuff, and they wrote back and said, thanks. We actually plan our evenings around the live casts. You and your crew, we really love Haley and Lucky, have given us a connection back to San Diego that means a lot to us here in Mississippi. Thanks for getting back to us.
wow, nice.
P.S. My wife finally saw Blue Steel on TV yesterday and now understands what everyone's been talking about.
Oh, saw
Zoolander.
Terry and Gay win in Florence, Mississippi. Really, Blue Steel.
Nice.
He's all that and a bag of chips. Is he
Happy
not?
birthday, Steve.
So-
My dad wishes he could do that to your leg.
So I'm gonna go. Let me go get the. Oh God. Let me do this. Let me walk over. I'm gonna cook. Before I cook, let me say tomorrow night, Thursday nights, we are going down to not Donovan's, but Donovan's Prime Seafood to check out the new oyster bar after. We're gonna be there at 7:30. If you want to come down and say hi, you're welcome to do that. But we're gonna be there. We will report back firsthand what this new oyster bar, and they have oysters Rockefeller.
Oh, yes.
Wait, what's Oysters Rockefeller?
Spinach, baby. A broiled little spinach cheese thing. Oh, my
snap.
God.
I love oysters.
Oh, oysters are just dreamy. And who did I run into the other day that had issues with mussels, but not oysters?
That makes no sense.
It didn't make any sense to me.
Yeah.
I go, what are you doing? Anyway, Donovan's Prime Seafood is in San Diego's Gas Lamp. If you come to town, I think you need to go. You got to go see the Gas Lamp because it's
Oh,
cool.
yeah, you do.
There's lots of clubs and restaurants and
Fifth?
bars and fun stuff like that. But you can go not just to one Donovan's, but two, because Donovan's Steak and Chop House is down there on G, and right around the corner on 5th Avenue is Donovan's Prime Seafood, where we'll be tomorrow night at 7:30. Table for 4, I think, in the bar having oysters. I don't think we're going to eat anything but oysters. Is that cool with everybody?
I'm down.
I want oysters. All right. Ready to cook?
Let's do it.
Let's hit it. All right, so here's our plan for tonight. We're making a pizza. Lynn was trying to guess what the pizza was going to be. Weren't you, Lynn?
Freaking, just tell me already.
You're going to find out. And there's two things that will surprise you. One is I'm using one of these pizza doughs.
That doesn't surprise us.
Oh, it doesn't surprise Shannon, but it should surprise our foodie Lynn because, well, you know what he's like. And he wouldn't stoop to one of these, but he might tonight after he tastes how good this is. But it's the ingredients of the pizza that will really surprise him. So here's what we're doing first. We're just going to take this puppy and roll it out right here on this ungreased baking sheet. Spread it out so everything can go on it. Oh God, it's starting to catch. They're a bit of a pain in the ass sometimes. Okay. Is Max talking to me?
No, it's your other son.
Oh,
Who is
okay.
Zach talking to?
I hear Zachy. He's talking too loud. I think he's talking to I thought that was you talking, Max, and I couldn't hear you.
Zach, shut up!
Did you hear that? Holy shit. All right, check this out. Here's the way this goes. We're not putting a sauce on this, Lynn. Here's what we're putting on it. You ready?
He was not ready for this.
This is an Alsatian pizza or tart called a flammekuche.
A flammekuche?
A flammekuche. You did not. I knew it. You did. You're such a lying, fake foodie ass. So we spread sour cream on this. Sour cream. This is not a traditional anything kind of pizza,
No,
obviously.
it's not.
I need more sour cream. Sorry.
What'd you call it? Schlemmerkush?
Flammekuche.
Flammekuche?
It's from the
Have a
Alsace
little
region.
Flammekuche?
It's from the Alsace region of France.
Alsace-Lorraine?
No, not Alsace-Lorraine. The Alsace region.
Alsace-Lorraine is a very key strategic area in World War II.
I know. Thank you, smart child of mine. But that's not what I'm talking about. So here's what it is. It's just this. I want a little bit more right here. Sour cream. Remember, the sour cream is pretending to be the sauce. So however much sauce you would put on, you put on that much sour cream, right? And obviously, I mean, this pizza, I think it's on my website. I really don't know. It probably isn't. Now that I've said that, I'm probably completely fucking lying. Here's the next ingredient. Ready, Lynn? Thinly sliced yellow onions.
I knew it.
But you knew
Nice.
none of this.
Pre-sliced? What?
Yes, I know. Max saw me slicing onions. I was really proud of it because, you know, I get such crap here because I take too much time preparing some of the smaller steps. Max goes, people don't want to sit and watch you slice onions for 10 minutes. And I go, all right, man, be like
now
that,
everybody's
fine."
going to jump on Facebook and be like, yes, we do, Max. Yes, we
That's
do.
exactly right. That's what always happens.
You're
I
just
love
fishing
that.
for compliments.
I'm not fishing for compliments.
you are.
I'm
Yeah,
fishing
you
for
are.
you to get dogged by the
yeah.
I feel
Livecast
your pain,
Nation.
Max. I feel your pain. At least in the show, I can make boxes and speed it up, but I
Yeah.
totally feel your pain.
Okay, look it. Here's what I like to do. I like to do these things live and in front of everybody. I'm trying not to fake out what the hell I'm doing here. Now that I've ripped that. Sorry. Just let me cover this up. Okay, that's enough onion.
I can smell the onion from here.
I know. Ready? Next step. Ground black pepper and not an insignificant amount of it.
I love ground black pepper.
I mean, how often have we talked about how important it is to have a pepper grinder and not a pepper shaker?
Yeah.
A pepper shaker is a completely useless fucking object that you shouldn't have in your house. Okay, get this even. I mean, there's only one more ingredient going on this. Anybody want to guess what it is?
Cheese.
It's one of his favorites.
Bacon.
There you go.
Bacon.
Bacon,
I
bacon.
knew that. That I did know.
You guessed. You didn't know for sure. You were hoping maybe that it was going to be bacon. So the first time that I made this on the TV show, and I used real bacon. But the thing is it came out it came out less crispy, the bacon part, than I wanted. So I told myself the next time I did it, I'm going to use this ready bacon that gives me a sort of a head start on the whole getting crispy thing. So I've just got one pack, this little 2-ounce, I think, pack of ready bacon. And you know, if you've watched any time at all, that this stuff can be eaten like this. It's all ready to go. That's why I call it ready. Now we just spread some of this out.
4 ingredients.
Yeah. Well, how is this problematic for anybody?
No, it's not.
This is the thing. No, that's the thing. But you know what? I mean, people come up and they go, I can't cook. And I go, no, it's not that you can't cook. It's that you don't cook and you're not doing the right things and you're following stupid shit on whatever channel on TV it is. You're making complicated stuff that you shouldn't be making. And Lucky is standing down here staring at my feet, hoping that something drops. My oven is on to 425. Lucky, let me just drop a couple. Lucky.
I just saw him creep over here.
He's gone now. Okay.
He's right here.
So now this is going to go in here. And if somebody can, I'll give myself. Pizza like that, I mean, maybe 12, 13 minutes. So I'll go 13 minutes on the clock. And it's going to be ready. But I made that in about 5 minutes. And I don't know why anybody can't do this stuff.
Everybody can.
Hold on.
Anybody who says they can't
Let
doesn't.
me refresh my drink. All there was is soda.
I like to hear the clinking of the ice. I could go for a drink. I'm pretty thirsty back here.
What happened to my chair? Oh, here we go. Okay, we're good. We're back.
There you go.
There we go. Now we're back. See how that's done? It's finesse. I have a story that I want to talk about. I gotta wait for Lynn to go back in there. Sorry, Lynn's
you're good. What is
setting
it?
cameras, and it's the Noah Homes. So a friend of mine, a guy named Dick King, who has 2 adult, developmentally disabled sons, came to me a few years ago and said, hey, the home where his sons are, want to have a fundraiser, and your name came up, and would you like to, and I adore Dick, one of my closest friends. And he said, would you come out there and look with me? And I said, yeah, I'll go. And out of my friendship, and I have to admit that part of me was, I don't want to say skeptical, I want to say almost even a little scared. Developmentally disabled in my mind, people with Down syndrome. I'm almost embarrassed to say that I was a little freak because I just didn't know. I had no idea. And I remember driving out there, and Dick and the woman that we were with were trying to float the idea that if we could get far enough with this event that it might be, I could do like some spots, we could get some spots on TV and maybe with some of the kids. And honestly, in my mind at the time, I was thinking, the public doesn't do well with stuff like this. People's perception of the developmentally disabled is, it may be an uncomfortable perception. I'm just saying what was in my head. I'm embarrassed to say that these thoughts were there, but they were. And so Dick knew exactly what the fuck he was doing. Because he knew that he would take me out to this place. It's called Noah's Homes. And he knew the second I got there, I would fall in love. And not only did I fall in love with the place, but I fell in love with the people. And there's pictures of the property that we have. And this is you have to know that this is, 40-ish years ago in San Diego, the only place that a developmentally disabled adult could go to was really an institution, like a big box of a building that had sort of hospital-like corridors and people in uniforms and stuff like that. And that's not what this is. There are 7 or 8 separate houses on this property that have a group of, I guess anywhere from maybe 6 to a dozen residents in each one. And it's all about dignity, and it's all about them being able to do as much that they can and they want to do. And Dick, it was like he was fishing, and he just got that hook in my cheek. And I'm telling you, the second I got there and I started to meet some of the people and see what this place was like, I absolutely fell in love. Anyway, we're doing a golf tournament. It's April 13th. And I don't golf. You've got the golfing thing there. It's green and my face is on it. And it's the standard thing. You go, the guys buy foursomes. I think it's 125 a person, which would be five. It was like 400 or 450 bucks for a foursome, and then $125 a person if you're just going to single. That's it. And of course, all the money goes there. It's at Cottonwood and in San Diego, and it's to be a very, very fun event. And I'm not golfing because I can't golf, but I will be on a few of the holes making cocktails while the golfers get there. And then I'm doing a little food thing. There's a separate price. You can come just for the thing that I'm going to do. Sort of not a meet and greet, but a hang around and make some cocktails and have a bunch of food and hang and have fun. That's $75, and it also gets you the dinner after. So if you were the wife of a golfer or a girlfriend of a golfer, and your man wanted to golf, and I'm not stereotyping.
What if you're the husband of a golfer and the woman's the golfer?
You could be. I mean, but most of these things tend to be guys out there. Whatever the thing is, your person can go golfing. We'll hang together, and then when they come back, we'll have the dinner together. It'll be fun, and there's prizes and auctions and shit like that. Anyway, NoahHomes.org, NoahHomes.org, and you can go there and you can buy tickets. Mm-hmm. It's going to be a great event. It's just going to be a great event. They're amazing, amazing people.
What's the date again?
April 13th.
April 13th.
I don't even know what day of the week that is. What day of the week is that?
Friday.
It's Friday the 13th. It's actually a Friday. Fuck it. Give yourself a long weekend.
Friday the 13th?
Give yourself a long weekend.
Yes.
Go out there. Amazing cause, amazing people, and super lots of fun. And if you don't golf, hang out with me because I can't golf at all.
Super lots of fun.
Sam,
super
did you
lots
play
of fun.
any sports?
I did. I rowed.
We've played basketball once here.
I played basketball once here. I rowed single scull. I mean, not single scull, but 8 men in the kind of rowing that they have down at Mission Bay.
Okay, like
that.
crew.
Dad?
Yeah.
Tell them about the ballet.
Okay, I didn't do ballet.
You did ballet.
By the way, we just now are in the final throes of confirming a trip to England for Sam the Cooking Guy to go there and shoot.
No way.
Hello, excited.
Governor.
Yeah.
Nice.
What?
Hello, Governor.
I'll get to do that. When we went to Hong Kong, I floated the idea of sitting on like a bus bench and trying to have a conversation with somebody in my fake Cantonese Mandarin, whatever it is. And everybody thought that would be not very politically correct.
You think?
And I'm not trying to be not politically correct, but I have done that in front of somebody who spoke Mandarin, and they said, I don't know what you're saying. I don't speak Cantonese. Funny as that. So I could sit with somebody in London, see if I could talk like this, and see if they thought I was fake or if I was real. Excuse me, you know what Johnny's shop is? I thought it was just down this street, just to the left there. See if it comes out. Or if they look at me like, mate, you're fucking bullshitting. We know it's not your accent. We'll find out. We'll try and do some of that while we're there.
Oh, great.
All right, so check this out. If you're in San Diego, you know Scott and BR of Double X 1090. Do you know them? Anybody know them? You guys don't listen to sports radio.
Yeah.
Max does, right?
I do now.
Scott Kaplan and Billy Ray. Billy Ray used to play for the Chargers, and they're really popular sports guys. So Scott Kaplan got fired a couple days ago.
Yeah.
Because of this. I'm just reading from this story. There he is. Says he screwed up.
What did he do?
The comments at issue were made about Andrea Lloyd, a women's basketball Hall of Famer and currently a broadcaster for the Mountain West TV network. Kaplan said on his January 25th show that Lloyd was here it comes, a monster, a beast, and an animal. He also said, I'll take Holly Rowe's giant butt any day on ESPN compared to this Sasquatch that they use. And he got fired for that.
What do you think about that? Fireworthy?
I don't think that's fireworthy.
It's not Don Imus's nappy-headed hose.
Exactly. He didn't say nappy-headed hose. I mean, it might have been, not very nice.
Yeah.
Calling her a Sasquatch,
I know, that's
a monster,
kind of
a beast, and an animal. But is that worthy of firing?
So he's just gone.
He's gone.
But so it's the Scott and BR show. Now what is it?
Now I don't know. Now it's
Now
nothing.
it's the BR show?
Now it's going to be something else. Do you see that?
Of course.
Zach's picking up the garbage back there. Zach, wait till you taste the pizza I'm making. You're going to like it.
He's probably
He's real
leading
hungry.
us.
So Scott
probably going to
said,
hang out with
like I
his
think the first day,
girlfriend.
Scott said when he got fired, I don't apologize for the fact that we're a guy show, a locker room kind of show. There's no apology for that. And I agree. That's exactly what that is. Yeah.
Yeah,
And then he went on to say, I'm a moron sometimes. It's part of my character and like an idiot. I've said a bunch of shitty stuff about Paula Dean, but
You also can't fire yourself.
I can't fire me, thank God. And
Well, I
this
guess
is
you could fire yourself, but I mean,
right. I don't want to get started about firing me. I also don't want to get. No, I don't.
The
even-
timer's about to go out. We got like 2
I'm
minutes.
not
I
even
think.
going to get started
Just
on that
FYI.
topic right there, man.
Sam, is your zipper undone?
Fuck yes.
Is it really?
Why does this even have to be noticed?
Oh,
Because I was
You know what that means? That means I have now walked around
Yep.
for pretty
All
much
day.
most of the day.
Shannon, at
You're
least
just a mess without mom.
give him like a sign or something. Don't just.
No, it's, I don't mind.
Do you want to hear something bad?
Yeah?
Pretty sure my zipper was down in my formal pictures.
Zach can't.
Oh.
We can't hear Zach. Zach says he thinks his zipper was down in his formal pictures. Tell you what, tomorrow night we'll find out. We'll try and show some pictures.
Wow.
All right. Well, whatever. I'm Scott Kaplan. I'm sorry, man. I don't think that was fire worthy. I think it was. You come on the next day and you go, look, I went too far for calling her a beast and a monster, but
people
whatever.
tend to forgive you if you apologize. So
Look at Kobe.
Apologize.
Look at Kobe.
Kobe had an amazing.
no,
PR
that's
department,
if you
though.
look at
Just
look
saying.
at the guys. Okay, in baseball, the guys who get caught for steroids, the guys who come clean and say I fucked up, I'm sorry,
I fucked
I
up."
admit
He
that I
said he
did it."
fucked up, but
It's
they
the
fired him
guys
just
who
like
Go
that.
to the who deny to the tooth, like Barry Bonds.
I heard that somebody sued Scott a few years ago because he parked someplace illegally and a woman had his vehicle towed.
Huh.
And he said to her, "Do you know who I am?" Max, you use your line. Do you know who I am? I've got an 80,000 watt, is that what it is, watt microphone? And I can say your name on the air. And I think he called her out on the air and he called her a skank.
Whoa.
And he got sued for that, and that got settled out of court. So clearly Scott is Scott. He's going to, but it's that kind of show. Please. Jesus. By the way, here's what I've got. I've got my National Academy of Television Arts and Sciences Pacific Southwest Chapter member card. Look at that, Shannon.
Fancy.
Baller.
So they send you this. This is what you need to be able to submit your stuff to the Emmys. And then you punch the little card out right here.
You can do it on air.
Fucking hell.
Obviously
doesn't
not
work.
that easy.
Oh, great.
Okay, but here's the thing. Shannon, do you know anybody that carries this card around?
No.
What will this do for
And they
me?
never asked for it anywhere.
Nobody's ever asked for this. I paid my money. I'm a member.
Maybe you get a discount at like Denny's or something.
If you could smell, here's what I'm smelling
I'm
right
starting
now.
to smell.
I'm smelling
So go grab
onion.
it.
I'm smelling pepper. And now I'm getting a little bacon coming through. Should we go check it out?
I
Right.
think we're ready.
And while we get ready to check this out and eat this pizza, let me say that today's Wednesday. Oh my God. Wait till you see this.
Today is Wednesday.
2 days from now is Friday, and that means it's Fixtures Friday. And Fixtures Friday is especially special this week because they're doing a blood drive. And a huge blood drive here in San Diego on Dowdy Street. You go to fixturesliving.com. There'll be, the blood truck will be there from 10 o'clock to 3. You can go, you can give. I got good veins. See how it just started to pop up? Can you see that? I got a good vein. You don't have to look at that. See? Anyway, you can go there 10 to 3. You can give blood. And from 12:30 to 2:30, Fixtures Friday, there's food being made. Bridget Boucher, their executive chef, is making stuff, as am I. I'll be on the outside deck, that I love, making hoisin chicken lettuce cups. Stir frying right there, mixing. If you want to come take my wok, I'll be using these woks.
Don't put soap in it though.
Don't put soap in it. I'll be fucking pissed. I'll be using these woks right there on their amazing outside grill and burner setup thing. Hoisin chicken lettuce cups right there. You can come, you can hang out, you can have the lunch that Bridget's making. You can have some of my things. We can all hang together and have a great time. All right, you ready for this pizza? This Alsace,
Yes.
not Alsace-Lorraine. This Alsatian pizza that looks like this.
Alsatian. That's a cool
Check
word.
this out. And it's called
Hot.
It's called a flammekuche. Look at that.
Flammekuche.
It's called a flammekuche. And so now we just loosen. And we take this out, right? And remember, you can watch something on the live cast being made live, and then you can make it yourself at
Ooh,
home.
Dad. Erica Cowder on Facebook. She
Yeah.
says crack an egg. That would be so delicious, and I agree.
Oh my God, it would be. All right, but just let me do a little
I
piece
think
of
that's the
this.
one thing that you could make on that would be better. Sorry, you're gonna hate me for saying that.
No, that's okay. You can say what you want. And don't forget, here's what I did. I used this that Zach threw away. I use this. Yeah, is this as foodie-like as Lynn or Art Bavino would like? No, of course it isn't. Is it as foodie-like as you making your own at home? No, of course it isn't. Is it simple? Yes. Is it quick? Yes. Is it going to be delicious? Fuck yeah, it's going to be delicious. And you're going to like this. And I don't think any of your friends, unless you've got Lynn or Art Bavino over, would take a bite of this and go, oh, nice, but it would be better if you made your own with wheat milled from that farm in Napa and water from Kentucky, whatever the hell they want.
How is
Sour
it?
cream. Oh my God. Sour cream, pepper, onion, bacon. That's it. This is an absolute home run. When we made this on the show, Michelle, who I talked to today, that produces the show, she's made this like 8 times. Holy shit. That's really good. All right. Go to fixturesliving.com. Check them out. I'll be there Friday, giving blood, making things right there from 10 o'clock to 3 o'clock, hanging out. The food's really 12:30 to 2:30. You can come do that. Go to Donovan's Steak and Chop House, or go to Donovan's Prime Seafood in the Gas Lamp tomorrow night and come see the world's tallest non-basketball playing Asian. Sorry, world's tallest non-professional basketball playing Asian. Me, Blue Steel. Max, you going?
Yes.
Yes. You hear that? That was not a yes. See, here's the problem. Here's where we live. Here's where Donovan's is, and here's where Max lives. So for Max to do this, he's got to go here, and he's got that long schlep back up to his house. But we'll figure it out. Thank you for being here. Tell your friends. If you want tickets to Sam Live Saturday, February 18th, go to info, send an email, info@thesamlivecast.com. See you tomorrow night.